proud of yourself. You should give each other and yourself a round of applause. So for the last 3 weeks, folks have worked profusely on bringing this to life. I know this is only half of our group, right? You're the Tuesday, Thursday group, but thank you for taking on the responsibility of presenting on behalf of your entire group. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah. Good. All right, so the way that things are going to look today, each group is going to have an opportunity to come up here and present before our executive director, Ms. Taylor. Thank you for coming. At the end of which, she will ask your group questions about your presentation, and then we'll get ready for the next group to come up, okay? You are going to do it popcorn style, meaning I am not going to call on the first group. I'm not going to decide who's first, second, or third. You guys will decide that, okay? Again, make sure your devices are away the entire time that we're in here, out of respect for each group. And make sure that you are listening intently to what each group has to say. Does that make sense?
Right.
All right, we all in agreement here? Yes. All right, so we're going to get things started. What group would like to go first?
I think the first group has the easiest.
All right, thank you.
Let's go.
You get the light, right, son?
Yes.
Want both of them off or just one?
Can you see them?
Yeah.
Is that fine? Okay, yeah, that's it.
My name is Quincy.
I'm Yende.
My name is Andre.
We are Inks. We got this. Inks is a personal assistance group. We offer cleaning, decorating, messaging, typing, food runs, anything a teacher asks, we provide it. Are there any questions?
Our business hours run from 8 to 9 a.m., 12:20 to 1 p.m., and from 3 to 5 p.m. We have these hours because it's before, in between, and after classes, so none of the employees will miss class. Are there any questions?
How does somebody ask for your assistance?
We're gonna get to that. Thank you.
Our promotions, we are promoting our business by flyers, emails, applications, social media, announcements, and others. Any questions?
So does that mean that you don't have to be at YESPhilly? Because it's in social media and it's being promoted in all those ways?
Not necessarily. You don't gotta be YESPhilly. That's why we
Really?
promote our stuff.
Yeah, we just get it out any way we can. Try to reach everybody.
Our finance is, our startup cost is $100, and we need that for our business shoots and flyers. Are there any questions?
Maybe you're gonna tell me this next, but how are you gonna recoup your costs? How are you gonna charge, what kind of fees are you gonna charge? Or is that the next?
Yes.
I'm asking if we have questions.
Because I haven't read the script, but I have questions.
Okay.
So our cost per unit, we have a 1 week unit, a 2 week unit, and a 4 week unit. Our 1 week unit is $100, and our 2 and 4 week units, they're packages. The two week package is $175, and the 4 week package is $350. With the 2 packages, the teachers, they get more hours, but they're not paying as much as they would if they were to get the single 1 week package. Any questions?
Have you surveyed any of your potential clients to see if this is a fee structure that they would be
Yes, we do.
interested in?
Yeah, we took a general consensus from the teachers and staff that we could reach, and they all agreed upon this price. That's what we got the price from.
So teachers you have teachers who have said that they would pay $100 for a week?
Yes.
We're-
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Profit.
You know, so, yeah, okay. I'm a little surprised, I have to say.
Profit. Inks will retain 100% profit for every week. 20% will go to YESPhilly Inc. and 10% will go to our continuous promotions.
What about paying back the initial $100? Does that come out of the beginning, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
kind of use just like the names of it, let's say if I gave you $100, what would I get for that?
For $100, you would get a full week of service for those hours that was listed, so the students would only book that hour, so it wouldn't interfere with classes. And on Fridays, when we don't have school, we would still show up to work those hours.
And what would I get?
Yeah, what would I?
You would get anything that you ask for, except for personal business. That's not a job.
So can you give us a few examples?
For example, if you asked us to go across the street and get a coffee for you, we'll do that. If you asked us to like print out some papers, we'll do that. Or like decorate the room, we'll do that.
And how would that, so if somebody wanted you to go buy them coffee, would you take that out of the $100, or how would that work?
That's, it's gonna be easy to explain after we finish everything.
Oh, okay. I thought you were finished.
Alright.
Okay.
So with our operations, the first step, each client will fill out a request form telling our manager what he or she wants, and upon that, they will pay us $50 in advance. 50%, 50%. Alright, so our second step would be the company manager will get an employee that he wants to work for his teacher, and our third step, he or she, the employee, will work his due time, and our final step is, upon our completion, the client will pay the remaining balance.
What would you do if 5 teachers put in together for $100? Would that work also?
Yes, we have enough employees.
You're saying if the teachers were like to come together for
Yeah,
one person?
you know, like I might say, well, I don't want to spend $100 a week on this, but I'd put in 20. And so if 5 of us, I mean, would you do it that way also, or can it be like a group that does one of those shares, or? Because there's only 3 of you.
We only can have,
No, it's not,
we can have one.
Three of us presenting.
Oh, okay. That's the whole, oh, it's on, okay.
I didn't understand, I didn't get the answer to that question. So can I put in with another person and get an assistant or no?
No.
No.
It has to be one person
Yes.
per,
Request.
Yes.
request.
Good. And thank you
Thank you.
all for listening and taking the time. Have a good day.
Thank you.